Back in Nigeria, it's a very big day for the State Oil Corporation, the NNPC, today officially transformed into NNPC Limited by shares as a private commercial organization under the Companies and Allied Matters Act. Let's check in with one of the industry analysts, Idris Aruwa, for his first word on this major development in the Nigerian oil and gas industry and the economy as a whole. Idris joining me live from our Abuja studio. So good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much for coming through. Let's in what ways do you think what happened today would change how the NNPC operates and how it impacts the wider oil and gas industry in Nigeria?
Thank you very much. Good evening. The NNPC, with what has happened today, will transform into a limited liability company that will now operate under the Company and Allied Matter Act 2020. With this move, the NNPC has completely shed off the toga of government ownership and interference and now wears a new look and operate like a limited liability company. It also means that all the assets and liability of the corporation have been transferred to NNPC Limited. Now, the interference from the Federal Executive Council, the National Assembly, and this committee are no longer necessary because the CAMA has set up a guideline for governance and increase in transparency of all public companies. NNPC will become commercially oriented and profit-driven national petroleum. The record books of NNPC will be open. For instance, for now, NNPC has become a member of the Global Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, which means NNPC books are now open. NNPC will operate like Aramco of Saudi Arabia, Total Energy, Chevron, and Shell Petroleum. NNPC will become the hub of operations in the oil and gas industry that will attract global investment and ensure that there's good return on investment. And then NNPC will pay taxes to the government. For instance,
yes,
NNPC in 2021 is the highest tax-paying body to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
That sounds really good.
This will continue and much more.
Yes, I think what folks on the street would like to know right now is that how will this move impact on the life of ordinary or average Nigerians on the street?
Yes, in the provision of the Petroleum Industry Act 2021, NNPC's major responsibility is to provide energy security for Nigerians. And by energy security, I mean energy is supposed to make available petroleum resources, such as PMS, AGO, gas, and diesel. And beyond that, NNPC is also meant to facilitate other products, other energy resources like electricity and even renewable energy. To achieve this goal, NNPC Limited, which had already been incorporated in September 2021 by the CAC with a 200 billion naira initial capital base, which is the highest in the history of Nigeria, has already started investing in what we call rehabilitation and reconstruction of the Port Harcourt refinery, has taken a stake in the Dangote refinery, a stake in the new African petroleum refinery in Port Harcourt, and also provided incentive for modular refinery like the West Tasmin refinery in Owerri. With all these, NNPC target is that by 2024, cumulatively, we should be able to have a production of about 900,000 barrels per day. Because if you look at our consumption demand, the local consumption demand for now, it was put at 73.5 million liters per day as at April 2022, which is about 616,000 barrels per day. So with NNPC producing over 900 and NNPC and all other private refineries, which NNPC have massive investment in, producing over 900 barrels per day, 1,000 barrels per day, will ensure that NNPC will not only have zero dependency on the importation of refined oil like it's being done presently, NNPC will have access to export to other countries.
Okay, so I'm interested in
why
just a quick one, because we've got a
now with this. Sorry, sir. Let me conclude this.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just want to conclude that with that, there will be enough energy sufficiency, and the issue of subsidy might go away, and the Nigerians will be better for it.
Okay, so there's a issue of value additions and bringing the private sector into it. It all goes down to the national, the bottom line, which is the revenue base of the government. So let's conclude on that note. What are your thoughts? What's your outlook on that?
Now, yeah, NNPC is invested in the private sector to encourage other global investors to put their money into the oil and gas industry. And NNPC is not just investing, it's investing in value additive, which is the refining of the crude oil to petroleum, which is really the base of Nigerian energy for now. And with that, energy also will boost its own revenue, because there are profits coming from these various private sector refinery that NNPC is investing in. And apart from that profit, NNPC will have a seat at the table and be able to direct those companies to meet first the Nigerian local demand before we talk about reaching out and the profit element of the industry. So the focus of NNPC is to achieve this by 2026. And apart from that, energy is also invested in massive transnational gas projects. Okay. So that and creating an energy transition from petrol to gas to bridge the gap. And with that, you can see the AKK, the Escravot Lagos pipeline, you can see the OB3 project. All these I expect to come online by 2024 ending.
Okay, so what we're doing today is to raise the curtain on this conversation. It's a very big day for Nigeria, nearly 4 decades of the NNPC into that transformation. So this is what you call a curtain raiser, the first word. Thank you so much for your time tonight on the show. Idris Aruwa, Energy Markets Analyst,
Thank you
live from our Abuja studios.